Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
To about the 33-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Second down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Newton, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. You talk about this Titan defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the latest in a long line of NFL QBs from USC.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hodges. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game?
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Shrugs him off. And that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. George looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll try the left side. It's Newton. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively. defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a yard. Now George. And this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. George to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. Now a handoff looking right. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. George. And that is incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Streeter, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the number 1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. The Titans are a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Norwood. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll keep it on the ground. Streeter. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 14. The Titans on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a give, right side. Streeter. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to widen their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Houston set to take over. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Newton. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenue.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Again, it's Miller. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. They'll try the right side here with Miller. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. A first down carry now for Miller. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Tennessee score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
This 2nd and 4. Back to throw. George. Oh, he stays, but he can't get away forever, and down it goes. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking it about the 36. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now back to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So we reach halftime.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense throughout the first half of the season. As you can see, he's the NFL's leader in touchdown catches.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
2nd and 9 now. Forced out to his left. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming. Up the middle they go. Norwood.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Norwood. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Eluding the pressure right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Here we go, set.
Inside handoff now, Miller. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. And bulldozing his way through.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is... Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Throwing to start the drive. George. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Newton. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down.
Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's
pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Looking to throw. George. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The Texans send the punter out. They'll boot it away from about his 35. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Streeter. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a 1st down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down. Streeter, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Titans on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. And shedding through the tackle. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. The Texans send the punter out, standing just outside his own goal line. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
On now is the Titans punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Back to throw. George.
That's another one complete to Mitchell.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
To throw again on second down. George keeps himself upright.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Trap 60. Ready. 79 Bronco.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. He finds his man, complete. It's Hodges.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point forthcoming. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He finds his man, complete. That's Newton. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Newton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. They'll look to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first